Welcome to Merida, Mexico, also known as the safest city in Mexico. Now this video will provide 10 reasons why people love Merida. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to Merida, Mexico. Population around 900,000. Now just for context, we have a map here. We have circled Merida. Merida is 4 hours from Cancun. Now this video will provide 10 reasons why people love Merida. People love Merida because of Plaza Mayor. Plaza Mayor, also known as Plaza de la Independencia or Plaza Grande, is both the commercial and cultural hub of Merida, and it's a good place to start a walking tour of the old city center. In addition to being surrounded by some of Merida's most important buildings, it's also a very pleasant space to simply hang out thanks to the shady palm trees, beautiful gardens, and fountains. Covering an entire city block, it's as popular with locals as it is with tourists due to its regular markets where vendors sell anything from food to crafts and souvenirs. It's also lined with a number of good restaurants offering traditional Mexican fare. Also of interest is the municipal market, just a short walk south of Plaza Mayor. A must for Latin dance enthusiasts is the weekly Yucatan Serenade, a fun outdoor dance event accompanied by live music, which has been a fixture of nearby Park St. Lucia since 1965. People love Merida because of Mayan World Museum of Merida. One of Mexico's most important museums, the ultra-modern Mayan World Museum of Merida, is dedicated to a fascinating culture which is evident everywhere in the Yucatan. The museum comprises 4 large permanent exhibitions housing more than 1,000 relics. Highlights of this impressive collection include ancient engravings and sculptures, historic documents, and textiles dating from the pre-Spanish period, as well as fascinating displays covering the colonial period. Of particular interest is the section dealing with the Mayan culture as it exists today, as well as a superb high-tech audio-visual show exploring the long history of the local people, which can also be seen at night as it's projected onto the building's exterior. People love Merida because of the cathedral. On the east side of the Plaza Mayor, occupying the site of an earlier Mayan temple, stands Merida Cathedral. Built between 1561 and 1598, this impressive building is the largest church in Yucatan. Despite its rather plain facade, the building's interior boasts a rich decor, notable for its many references to the town's Mayan and colonial histories. Other notable features include the Chapel of the Christ of the Blisters, with its 16th century Indian wood carvings, famous for the blisters left after the wood was charred during a fire. Part of the cathedral since 1645, the relics here are the subject of special celebrations held each October. People love Merida because of the Church of Jesus. In the picturesque Park Sepa Peraza stands the quaint Church of Jesus, or the Church of the Third Order, a favorite spot for weddings. After enjoying the park and the church's superb 17th century exterior, it was built as part of a convent that later served as a Jesuit seminary. Be sure to pop inside for a look at the fine high altar with an exquisite altarpiece of carved and gilded wood, a tradition common to communities with talented silversmiths. People love Merida because of Macay, the Museum of Art Contemporary of Yucatan. The Museum of Contemporary Art, known locally as Macay, is one of the state's most important museums. The superb gallery is a joy to explore for its excellent permanent and temporary exhibits of both modern and contemporary art. Highlights of its permanent collection include works by many leading Mexican artists. The facility also serves as an important cultural establishment, offering numerous workshops and programs, and boasts a library, cafe, and shop. English language guided tours are available, as well as audio guides. People love Merida because of the Natural History Museum. Merida's superb Natural History Museum lies in the beautifully restored former government building. The collection in this imposing 19th century building consists mostly of material associated with the Mayan civilization's heyday, although other advanced cultures from pre-Columbian Mexico are also well represented. Collection highlights are the sacrificial gifts retrieved from the cenotes at Chichen Itza, as well as reproductions of the sketches of Mayan sites drawn by archaeologist Frederick Catherwood, and photographs taken at the turn of the century. People of Merida because of Museo Casa Montejo. The south side of Plaza Mayor is dominated by Casa Montejo, one of the finest examples of Spanish colonial architecture in Mexico. Built in 1549 as the residence of the wealthy Montejo family who owned the building until 1978, the palace's magnificent facade once extended along the whole of the south side of the square. Inside its large and handsome rooms house Museo Casa Montejo, an interesting museum set around two courtyards, which is furnished with antique pieces imported from Europe. Of particular interest is the coat of arms of the Montejo family, as well as stone sculptures of a conquistador standing with one foot on the bowed head of a conquered Mayan. People of Merida because of the governor's palace. A must visit in Merida is the sumptuous government palace, built in 1892 and decorated with 31 interesting murals painted by the artist Fernando Castro Pacheco between 1971 and 1974. The building and its beautiful central courtyard is considered something of a masterpiece. In addition to its fine murals, it also houses Museo Fernando Garcia Ponce, a museum with a rich collection of paintings by other leading Mexican artists, the best of which can be seen in the History Room. They cover topics from the Spanish invasion and their often harsh treatment of the Mayan. People of Merida because of the ancient ruins of Uxmal. The famous Mayan site of Uxmal makes an easy day trip from Merida. Located just 80 kilometers south of the city, it's widely considered one of the most beautiful pre-Columbian sites in Mexico. Declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1996, Uxmal dates back to the 6th century and, in contrast to Chichen Itza, shows little Toltec influences. Particular buildings of note are the Pyramid of the Soothsayer, 35 meters, the highest building in Uxmal and notable for its oval base, and Temple 1, the oldest building and of interest for having a date chiseled into a door revealing the building's age. It was built in AD 569, as well as the famous sculpture known as the Queen of Uxmal on its facade. People of Merida because of the beaches in Celestun. While the spotlight may be pointed at Cancun and Riviera Maya for its beaches, Merida has a few beaches of its own with considerable bragging rights. Celestun, for example, is a sleepy, laid-back beach destination just 30 minutes from Merida. It sits perched right where the Caribbean Sea meets the Gulf of Mexico. Celestun's beaches are powder soft and sugary white, backed by calm, deliciously warm turquoise water. The beach is lined with restaurants where locals and tourists in the know kick back for an al fresco lunch with stellar views. The reasons provided in this video are not all the reasons why people love Merida. If you've got a reason why you love Merida, pop it in the comment section. I'll make another video. I hope you enjoyed the video. Ciao for now!